Unique New York.
Unique
New York. Hi, welcome to episode 4 of our video blog documenting our detox competition submittal. You can find everything Make Calgary related on our blog at makecalgary.com, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. So last week on the video blog that was episode 3, we had a crit with our professor Matt Nappick.
We discussed what was good about his comments, what we liked, what we didn't like, what direction to go from there. And now we're heading into our final week of production drawings, producing some of the drawings that we're going to submit for the competition.
Yeah, I'll just show you some examples of stuff that we normally produce for final presentations.
What's typical for competitions, as well as even for our final presentations for our projects here at school, is we compile multiple boards. And the point of these boards is essentially just like pile on images and drawings and stuff that concisely and clearly describes our project, explains our project essentially. And so you want to do as little talking as possible. So you want clear diagrams, really clear drawings that gets your idea across.
So this is an example of a diagram that we might produce. This one is illustrating a concept. So for this project, the concept was making the main street of the city basically the city's living room.
This is an example of, when we say render, this is what we mean. So it's like an image that we create showing our project in context.
Yes.
The really important part is the experience, like what that space feels like, what it looks like.
So in this one, it's the idea was more at the urban scale or the city scale. So it was more about the connections between the buildings.
This is a diagram that was used to generate ideas. So trying to visually document, in this case, momentum of water. And then I used this to come up with the concept for the building on that site. On a final board, often it's really nice to show images like this that you've done months before, so the jurors will be able to see how your kind of core concepts are coming through in the final design.
The point of a section is not only really to look into the space, but also to get the idea of scale of the floors, of different volumes, and how like those adjacent volumes play off of each other.
Yeah.
Relate.
So this is just a structural diagram slash render, just to give an idea of how I visualize the building being built.
So this is a plan I did last semester. The whole point of these is just to show like the relationship of rooms, programming, and then to see the activities that get involved in it.
It's kind of really objective spatial relationships.
Yeah. In this model, it was an abstract way of showing an idea rather than just a purely representational model. The idea was to emphasize the underground sort of formations coming above ground and creating a more unified structure above ground.
It's a really architect-y thing to do, to like when you see someone hold up a model and they have it like this high. Yeah. They're kind of like peering in with one eye, like just to try to get an experience of it.
Circulating.
Yeah, they're spinning
real time for like a half an hour just staring at it.
Yeah.
So that's it for this week. Next week we'll have another video starting to finalize our boards and presentation.
And you'll get to see what we've been babbling on about for 4 episodes.
Yeah. So remember to check us out on the makecalgary.com blog, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, hashtag YellowPantsTeam. And thanks for watching. Do you want to try to toss in some humor to, I don't know, just like...
Humor's overrated.
Yeah, I don't know if it is. Just sit there and watch 4 minutes of 3 nerds dry talking architecture.
3 nerds dry talking architecture. That is exactly what these are. Yeah.